Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here, and welcome to another episode of the Wolverhampton Wanderers career mode in FIFA 19. We've gotten past the first transfer window. We have the team set, ready to go for the start of the season, and our first Champions League game about to get underway. Spartak Moscow first. After that, we've got games against Huddersfield and Bristol Rovers, who we've gotten matched up with in the Carabao Cup. I'm probably going to give those last two a quick simulation. We'll play Brighton and maybe rotate the team a little bit because 2 or 3 days after that, we play one of the tougher games in our group against Inter Milan. We rotated our team quite heavily in the last game against Watford, and we ended up pretty much getting every single starting 11 player to a level in their stamina that I'm very, very happy with letting them start. So the only change that I've made is Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who will be on the bench for this one. Amati is going to go in at centre defensive midfield. Neves and Talisca will be my central midfielders. But aside from that, the front three is the same. The back line and Rui Patricio's in goal, all that's the same. So we have got a very good, strong team to start our Champions League campaign this season. Well, let's do this, everybody. A brand new season in the Champions League. The last one didn't go too well for us. We finished third and dropped into the Europa League. Not this time. I am not having it this time. I'm looking to do way more than just get out of the group stage. I want to hopefully go as deep in the competition as I can. We quite incredibly got knocked out of our group when we were dropping points toward the end of it, and a team called Lokomotiv Moscow won their last 2 games to somehow sneak into the top 2 on goal difference against us. And now we go up against another club from Moscow with a few nice players in there as well, but a few that I recognise, like their striker Luis Adriano, I know has been quite decent in the Champions League from time to time, and I think he scored like one of the quicker hat-tricks ever. But still, regardless though, we have got to try to be a lot more ruthless in this competition. I drew a lot of games I probably should have won. I didn't take as many points as I probably deserved from some games, and I damn well need to make sure another club from Moscow doesn't get in ahead of me. I'm losing header after header against this team, and they're going to get in now. Oh, great save, Rui Patricio. I just lost aerial battle after aerial battle, and that counter-attack, when I thought we were going to stop it on 2-3 occasions, they just kept getting forward. I don't know how they got that opportunity, but thankfully Patricio's made the save anyway. Trying to drag players out, not too much anyway, and Adama, I tried to slip him in, didn't work out. Now Martial's got it, and Sane is making a run, and oh, we've timed him brilliantly. Oh, come on, this has to be the first. Has to be, and it is! He took it with his left, even though I'd hope he'd take it with his right, but there's the first. Leroy Sane, the new signing, gets us our first goal in the Champions League. Look at that ball, straight through the two of them for Sane to run onto, and you're not going to catch him. Great finish, just underneath the arm of the goalkeeper, and he gets clattered on the way through as well. He's definitely earned that goal. All right, get in. Good start. 17 minutes. We've got our first. Oh, I tried to play it up the line. That's not smart. That is not smart. And Adama. I'm going to hold this up, cross it in. Sane's there. It's 2. Sane's got a brace after 30 minutes. Oh, that's a poor one for Spartak Moscow as well. They gave that up in a bad area. Adama, I wanted to go all the way down the line there to buy some time for someone at that back stick. And Sane went in between 2 defenders to get in front and to tap it into an empty net. Really, the keeper was getting across, but he's always scoring that one. Well, how about this? We've only once ever gotten a hat-trick in this career mode. That was with Diogo Jota from left wing. Can we get a hat-trick in the Champions League with Sane in just his second game for us? Oh, still the save by Patricio. Maybe the striker should have done a little better there. And shot and saved again by Patricio. Man, one of those through balls went through a pair of legs. I was going to feel very hard done by if they'd gotten a goal there, but no, they didn't, and we're away once again. Leroy Sane, I can see runs being made. I can't quite find anyone yet, and it's put behind Martial, and it just, for fuck's sake, it's just simple shit. They constantly gets fucked up in this game. Adama, big tackle. But underway now with the second, and we're still waiting to see if a Leroy Sane hat-trick is going to happen or not. He's won the ball back for us there, Leroy Sane. Having a great game, even though he's maybe had 1 or 2 little blemishes. Playing it back now to Amati, and I'm going to just... Oh, a little deflection, and oh! Off the crossbar. Headed down. Neves. Talisca. Could see Martial, but can he get a shot off here? I think he can. No, he's stretching for it. What's going on? There's so many of you around the ball. How did none of you get a shot off there? Was it always just that little bit... just that smallest bit away from you that you couldn't get the shot? And now... Johnny, and they're going to get... Oh my God, it's offside. I thought that was in. I thought that was a goal. And now for the corner. Keeper's going to come out for this one. Yeah, I thought, oh my God, he still put it wide. Amati has had some goal-scoring opportunities today, and he has just fucked them all up. Oh, how, mate? The keeper's come out for it, and you've got an almost empty net there. Amati has really not been in the rotation, you know, and I've given him a fucking Champions League start. What has he done to justify that today? Fuck all. Really disappointed in him. But the cross in here, the finish, no, just skids off his foot there, maybe Neves. I don't know what's going on. Little ball over the top. I threw myself at that one, but he couldn't get it either. Been a little bit of a frustrating end to the game. I swore we could have done more, but whatever. So long as we see out the win, that is the main thing. Neves with what a bloody tackle on whoever it was. That was gigantic. Playing it up the middle once again here. Haven't quite worked out this attack the way I wanted, but at least it might still end in a result. No, Adama maybe took one too many touches there. And he's gone down injured as a result of it. And it came off him for their throw-in. What a fucking result again for Moscow. And we've lost potentially a player, we'll see how long for, right at the end of the fucking game. He is injured, but he's still pushing on. I'm just going to cross one in for Sane and hope for a miracle. It's not going to happen. I don't think the hat-trick will happen. But thankfully, we will get 3 points. It is on. It is finished. 2-0 win. Could have been more. At least we kept the clean sheet. At least we won by less than a goal, so it wasn't exactly a super tight finish to the game. But a brace for Sane gets it done for us, and that's our first 3 points in the Champions League. Inter Milan beat Monaco as well, so they are the team currently joining us up in the top 2. These next few games as well, I'm probably just going to look to simulate. I will play my starting 11 team for this game against Huddersfield, but we'll rotate for the game in the Carabao Cup against Bristol Rovers. So surely with my strong starting 11 against a side like Huddersfield and we're the home team, it can't happen. It can't happen. My God, there's already 2 goals in the first 2 minutes, but thankfully we come back and win the game, but that's what you always run the risk of when you play starting 11. You might lose a very important player. And Sane's picked up an injury again, just like Adama, right toward the end of the game. And thankfully, again, it's only all the injuries that we've had so far have just literally been 2 days, and then you're done. Bruised elbow, that was that. Fine, 2-day injury. He'll be good for the next game that we have to play. Continuing on with the training drills that we've currently got lined up at the moment. Jorge Murillo, 68 rated now with the increase to his overall. I'm now going to switch over to this second team as well for the game against Bristol Rovers. It's another home game. Bristol Rovers are like a League One at best side. I don't know. They might have been promoted to the Championship and they might be okay now. We're 3 seasons in, but surely. And look, their last recent results in this competition have just been draws. They've not been able to beat any teams. They've just only been able to get it done on penalties. To be fair, we did the same against Burnley, but we will win this one 3-1. Vinagre, Weah, and Loftus-Cheek off the bench getting goals. All good though. The first game we're going to play in the Premier League is going to be against Brighton. Here's what I've gone with. I've rotated some of my lower stamina players from my usual starting 11, and it's left us with this. Weah, Carvalho in for Martial and Adama. Sane can stay at left wing. Loftus-Cheek and Yassine Adli is going to go in. Neves at CDM. That's about the same. Johnny Makile is going to go in for Akanji, and Walker Peters goes in at the right back position for Ricardo Pereira. Aside from that, everyone else is the same. So about 5 changes in total. It's a good rotation. And yeah, hopefully it's still going to be good enough with, you know, a player like Leroy Sané in there. I'm sure he can lead us to maybe getting that win against Brighton. Brighton start to the Premier League. They're not exactly up into the top 10. But I tell you what, I would have fully expected with 5 wins and 1 draw to be top of the Premier League by now. But Burnley have won 6 of their first 6. That is some absolute madness. Looking at their team too, by the way, it looks like Ryan's not in goal today. So it looks like we're actually going to be able to score. We might actually be able to score against this team, which ain't too bad. They've got Mangala in their back line now. Proper, Gutierrez. That's really not too different a team, to be fair to what they've got in real life, isn't it? A few changes here or there, but let's go in this one. 3 seasons in, it's still a relatively familiar Brighton side. Thought he could have shielded the ball a little bit better there. I don't know if Jan Bash has tried to pass that or not, but look, it's opened up perfectly for Ivan Carvalho. Oh, saved by Costa. Thought he was going to dispatch that one with ease. Yassine Adli. Oh, I can see Carvalho trying, and he will eventually get slipped in here, and he is fucking trashed. Why can't I finish with this guy? These are... Oh my God! What in the world happened there? Come on. Come on. Backstick. Oh, it didn't! Oh, it has gone in! I thought for sure that was going to get blocked on the cross, but it got all the way to Yassine Adli, and he has finished it in off of the post. It's a rare goal for the youngster, the French youngster that we picked up from PSG in the first season. Has not made a lot of Premier League appearances, and that might just be his first, not just Premier League goal, but goal in general. With a man all in front of him as well, he's found a way to get it home. It is at least definitely his first in the Premier League, and he is off and rolling. Come on, he was a buy for the future when I got him. He was only like mid to high 60 rated, and now he's knocking on the door of an 80, and you're about to see a lot more of him, especially if he keeps doing stuff like that. We got to be quick. Oh, that pass is just going fucking straight to a defender, unfortunately, and that is going to be just 1-0 lead going into halftime when I felt like we could have got more. I'm still waiting for a second goal. I want some breathing space before I start taking off players like, you know, Leroy Sané and Kimpembe and stuff like that. And I don't know what's going on. I'm not paying attention. And I'm turning the ball over way too easily at the moment. Oh, I've gone straight through him there, but it's clean. Wow. Even I thought that was going to be a foul. That's saying something too. Sané crossed in. And it's, oh, a second for Yassine Adli. And that one's absolutely topped the last one. Oh my goodness, so we uncovering the birth of a star right now. Is this boy going to be the next future star of this Wolverhampton Wanderers team? He's got two, and this finish is, I tell you what, not a bad one at all. Amazing goal, Yassine Adli on a brace, and I think now pretty soon I'm going to start looking into making those changes and rotating my main starting 11 players, giving them a break for the game against Inter. That's just fucking shit. That is absolutely trash. You know, credit Brighton Hove Albion for continuing to push forward and getting in those passing lanes, but that's disgraceful. That's garbage. That's trash. And now those substitutions go out the window, and I've got to get that breathing space again. Neves just got that one through. And then Timmy Weah's going. A little move. Hopefully we're going to set up Cavallero. Oh, please, mate. Yeah, he's just rolled it in. Come on. And there's the breathing space back again. He had so many opportunities before that. Now he's finally got on the score sheet, Ivan Cavallero. Good stuff. Come on. I was thinking about switching this to my left foot again, but I'm like, nah, I'm not going to get enough time. I've just got to hit that with my right and hope. And thankfully, he has just about found a way to get it past the keeper. And that definitely just nestles into the absolute bottomest of that corner. There we go. Breathing space is back, and I will look to make those changes very soon. Come on, Weah, going forward. Off to Adli, on the hat-trick, you know. Can we almost cut it back to him? I'm going to try. Doesn't happen. Another quick cross. Where the fuck was that one going? Weah is clearly offside, and I've been trying to get it to Adli that entire time. So how the fuck did it think I was trying to go to him? Oh, we've got a man that's pulled up here. I think just off the ball. And it's Ivan Cavallero, who is not one of my starting 11 players. He's a bench player, but... well, definitely looks like we might be missing him as he's out of action. Now he's back into it. Going to look to try to slip in Adli, but he feels very slow right now. I think a lot of my players are getting tired. And done. Man, my players were getting very slow and tired toward the end of that one. So, all right, glad it's over. The win is secure. That is 6 out of 7 in the Premier League. We're sitting on, what is that there, 19 points? Wow. Really good start to the Premier League season, yet I guarantee you Burnley have probably made it 7 in a row. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them right now, but we will see if we're top of the table after this result. Well, hey, it looks like we will be, because Everton finally took something off of Burnley. They not only ended their winning streak, they ended their undefeated streak. They've taken the L, and we're top of the Premier League now. As you can see, Burnley now drop into second, Everton in third. Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal, they're up there, but the Manchester clubs, they're way behind at the moment. Only 7 games in now for sure, but yeah, not going good. Only 7 games in, yeah, sure, but whatever. This is the big game of the episode, the game against Inter Milan, the team that we are more than likely going to be fighting for a top spot with if we can secure top 2. I feel like I have rightly identified Inter as our biggest competition in our group, so I'm going to play the strongest starting 11 that I have. My main team is in there. Loftus-Cheek again is the most tired of the bunch, but I'm not going to play Yassine Adli in this one because he played the entirety of the Brighton game and he is quite tired, so he won't be in. What I'm going to go, and I'm not going to play Amati either because Amati's just been there. I am going to have Fernando as a potential substitute, and I'm also going to have Gibbs-White. I think it's Morgan Gibbs-White. So, like, he's like low to mid-60s at the beginning of this career mode. He's now up into the mid-70s. We've been training him a bit as well. He might make an appearance in the Champions League as well for Loftus-Cheek later on. We will see. You know, I gave a game to one of my players on the come-up, if you will, in Yassine Adli, and damn, that worked out well for me. He got a brace in that one. Sure, I'll give Gibbs-White a game. Why not? But Inter Milan is a team I had concerns about when I got them in my group. Monaco as well are going to be tough. We'll probably find out a bit more about them in the next episode. But, it's, for now, Inter Milan who we must face. But it is my best team out there for this Champions League tie. We'll get it underway. Come on, boys. First game of the season in the Champions League at the Molineux Stadium. Oh, Sabitzer. Marcel Sabitzer. We know that he was a very good signing for me in one of my last career modes with Newcastle. And now he's playing for Inter. I can see Adama, who hasn't really brought it down all too well. I'm going to try to smash it over to Sane, but oh, wow. Poor turnover. Martial has just gone and completely fucked it, though. He just took the touch straight into Skriniar when we had a golden opportunity. Tell you what, though. Bang. Oh, and Loftus-Cheek has skidded his shot wide. Whoa, Fernandinho. If that's going in, I'm claiming some serious BS. But the fact that he even, god damn it, with a shot like that, that's curling inward and just, it hits the roof of the net. That is actually seriously close to going in. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know how I'd react if I saw that go in. I just fucking would just walk out the door. Oh, good ball in. Perisic, that's right up into the air. And look at that for a punch from Patricio. That has literally gone straight to one of mine. And this has started up an amazing counter-attack. Martial's gone all the way through. Although he's getting caught. That's just fucked. God, did you see the pace on Milan Skriniar? I had the chance to buy him earlier in the career mode for like over 100 mil. I didn't want to do it. Maybe he's starting to do all he can to make me regret my decision. Oh, wow. No. Oh, Kimpembe's not had a good one there. I'm just going to go in for a big slide tackle. It's going to be a foul, but you know what? I just had to take the risk, didn't I? I think it's going to be a yellow. Yeah, probably. And look, pretty soon I'm going to make a big call and bring Morgan Gibbs-White on. A 72 overall player going up against a side like Inter in the Champions League. It's not going to be his debut or anything, but he's only made a handful of appearances prior to this. That's a tackle from Loftus-Cheek, which... Oh, even that's... Fuck. All right, well, look, it's even being suggested to me. I'm going to do it. Gibbs-White is coming into the game. He's 10 overall lower than Loftus-Cheek, but Loftus-Cheek, I reckon, is getting pretty stuffed. They bring on Nangolan. I don't know who the fuck he even is, mate, but Morgan, Loftus-Cheek, come on. The two hyphenated beasts come on come on and off for one another. Is Adama making a running behind? No. No, I wanted to go to my fullback. It's really gone to shit in the last couple of minutes. Adama was making a run to Nangolan, and then right when he was there to make a tackle, he stopped. And then another fucking pass that he took too long to take. Given up again. Slide tackle missed. That's going to be a foul. Can we stop being fucking shit? We've just been a bit shit. There's no other way to say it, but you're just being shit. Stop being shit, please. Finally, the free kick is taken and Icardi's blown it well wide. I can't get the fucking ball. I can't keep the goddamn ball right now, and it's a problem. What a cross in! And the shot from Icardi was on target, and Patricio's got it. Now, I have to genuinely just slow this shit down, because I can't keep the fucking ball. I really cannot. Gibbs-White is right up the line here. I'm not going to be able to get away from players with pace. I know that. Ball up over the top. That's picked, again, the wrong fucking player. That's not who I'm trying to pick out in that position, and you know it. I feel like with the time I have, I've just got to whip something in and hope for a fucking miracle. But I need to make sure I've got players open, though. So, Adama, throw it to him. Thank you. Can't go too far back. Let's remember that. Take the touch. Gibbs-White. No, he won't even get a chance to fucking shoot. This game's been dead. It's been dead. 0-0. None of us deserve to go forward. Fuck this. Oh, let's just I know that Inter Milan and Wolves, we're probably the teams that are going to finish in the top two, but fuck, none of us could score against one another. It's just such an annoying waste of fucking time. If it was just going to be a 0-0, just let's share the point and Inter don't even fucking bother coming to England. Why? Why did we do this game? And so, after all that, we are just getting a 0-0 draw. Awesome. All right, well, thankfully in all the other Champions League games there were goals, one of which included a 4-0 pumping by AS Monaco for Spartak Moscow. So, yeah, it's very much between us three. It doesn't look like Spartak Moscow is going to be capable of taking many points off anyone. We'll continue with training. Gibbs White got on the ball a little bit, but just again didn't have much opportunity to do much with it except for just simple passes. He drove the counter-attack forward from time to time, but really not much more than that. We will also advance to the first of the new month, which means a new bunch of scouting updates, and we'll see if we found anyone. I also just quietly won Manager of the Month, so that's not too bad. I'll definitely take that. Looking in England, we want those super high-rated plays. We've got Kazuyoshi, I think that is. Decent potential, decent value. It's pretty close to what I'm thinking of, but that is like just the absolute... that is borderline bare minimum, but maybe not good enough. You literally have to be a bloody superstar. I think he's close. We also in Brazil, as we look through, I've only got like 2 players that have a max overall of 60. That's quite a shock there. No one in there's getting in. And in England, here we go. Taylor Harrison. Potential looks good. His max overall is in the 70s. How about the value? Just over $500,000. You know what? You have to be at least $500,000 or more, in my opinion, or close to that $500,000 point. So yeah, Taylor Harrison, we can sign him. That is the standard that I'm looking at. Jordan White maybe, or Wright. Nah, he's not really up there either. But there we go. We make our first Youth Academy signing, and we're done. Underway in the Champions League. We're undefeated across all competitions, aren't we, too? Even in October. We have yet to lose a game in October. A bit of an undefeated streak starting up as well. Although, next game against Chelsea might test that. Until the next video, guys, my name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.